We're here with the 24-year-old Dutchman, Robin Haase, here at the Winston-Salem Open. Robin, you're a natural left-hander, but you play tennis right-handed. How did that happen?
Oh, that happened a long time ago. I do everything with my left hand, like writing, brushing my teeth. But when I was young, I started tennis when I was 2. And so I was really young, and then I played with my left hand. And with 3, 4, 5, I started to play better and better already, and also at the big courts. And I tried to serve, but of course I didn't have lessons at that age. So I looked around, and everyone was playing around me was playing with the right hand. So what do you do as a kid? You see that and you do it. So actually I took my hand in the right hand, took my racket in the right hand, and that's how I started to serve on the right hand. And then later my father asked me, yeah, what do you want to become later? I said, yeah, I want to become a professional tennis player. And then he said, well, then you have to choose right or left. And then I chose right.
Something you also saw that you wanted to emulate was Andre Agassi's game, but you soon realised that his style of game didn't suit you.
No, definitely not. I mean, how quick and he played, that wasn't my game. And of course I'm taller than he is, so I have more advantage with my serve. So then, yeah, you have to adjust your style to that. And I try to play aggressive, but even for my height, I think my defense game is really good. So sometimes I have to do that as well to win matches.
I hear you're a big Agassi fan, and that you read his autobiography recently. What struck you most about the book? What was most memorable for you?
I wouldn't even know one detail of the book. What really struck me, I think that's just the whole book in general. I think I read a few biographies already, and not only tennis players, but rock stars, other athletes, and I think his book is one of the best I've read, and so just a book in general.
You missed 18 months with a knee injury, and last year after coming back you were named ATP Comeback Player of the Year. Then winning your first title in Kitzbühel in your last tournament must have given you enormous satisfaction after all that you had gone through.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I had a few goals for this year, and I spoke out a few, and that was, of course, to get my highest ranking, to be in the top 50 for the first time. And I was hoping, I'd never told anyone, but I was hoping, of course, with my coach to make it into a final of an ATP tour event. And of course, then if you are that far, you want to win it, and to get that win in the first final, that was an amazing feeling, and I'm really happy that I made it that far. And of course, now I'm hungry and I want more.
During your long injury layoff, I read where you even cried at times. Is that right?
Oh, I cried like 2 times, definitely. It was one time during Christmas. It was getting better actually again, and I was trying to work for Australian Open to get back there, and yeah, and once it didn't go well, I was already injured for half a year instead of 2-3 months, and that was a tough time for me, and so that was the first time I cried. And then I had another one. It was, of course, it was kind of depressing if you want to play tennis, do your job, and you can't do it. And so there were a few moments that were really hard for me, but I think I did well and got back with a lot of confidence. And I think the way I handled the long injury was good.